you guys, it is Taylor, and today I have a super exciting video for you guys today. So recently on my channel I have been talking about like a lot of different videos with TV shows. I've been talking about like my favorite shows, favorite childhood shows, etc. And this video I don't ever think I've made on my channel before, and if I have, I am so sorry. I really try and think of different YouTube video ideas because I don't want to just keep like making the same videos. I mean, there's some videos that I kind of make like every single year, but you know, there's some other videos that I'm just like, yeah, I've made that once and that's pretty much it. But today I am going to be doing a video that I've wanted to make for a while, and that is my favorite actors and actresses. I don't think I've ever talked about people that I really love in shows or movies or anything like that. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure that you all subscribe to my channel if you have not already. My name is Taylor, and let's hop into this video. So I just want to say, I have watched a lot of TV shows and a lot of movies, and there's probably so many people that I probably forgot to add to this list. So if you guys want a part 2, just let me know. But I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's just get started. So I have the list on my phone. I'm not going to go like 10 to 1 or anything like that. I'm just going to kind of talk about people if that's okay. But yeah, let's just get started. So first 2 people that I'm going to talk about are my 2 favorite people on this planet besides the cast of Jersey Shore, and that is Nat and Alex Wolff. As you guys know, I've loved Nat and Alex Wolff since I was like 5 years old, and they were obviously on the Naked Brothers band. Nat was in Paper Towns, Fault in Our Stars. He's been in a lot of other movies that I can't remember right now. Same with Alex, he's also been in a lot of stuff as well. And I just can't believe how like big of actors they have gotten since the Naked Brothers band. Like, it's like so cool, but it's also like kind of sad that they're like not my like little like Naked Brothers band anymore, if that makes sense. But yeah, I love Nat and Alex Wolff. They are so funny, so great, and I actually saw them in like 2014 because they also do music as well, if you guys didn't know that. They still kind of like continued with that. I haven't seen them since, so hopefully they come back to my area soon, but that'll probably be never. But anyways, I love Nat and Alex Wolff a lot. I think they're such great actors, and they're definitely made for like this industry for sure. And if you've never watched the Naked Brothers band, I highly recommend it. Truly one of my favorite shows I've ever watched. They are so funny in that show. Like, Alex, I can't. The things that he has done in Brothers band, I can't. I'm just like, yeah, that'd be something I would do. So yeah, love Nat and Alex Wolff. Okay, moving on. Next one is Ross Lynch. I know everybody and their mom has been so upset with Ross Lynch in the last like 2 years, but let me tell y'all something. I have been following this man since the day Austin and Ally started, and I just love him, okay? I've seen him so many times with, you know, R5 and the Driver Era, as you guys know, big fan of them. And yeah, I just love the way that Ross acts in, you know, Austin and Ally. He's so funny in that. He's so great in Teen Beach Movie. He's in a few other things that I can't remember right now, but yeah, just the way that he pours his soul into acting is just amazing, and I'm just like, wow, that's not even Ross Lynch, just like a whole like different person. But yeah, I love Ross Lynch. He's great. I still want to meet him really bad. I don't know if I've ever said that on here. I probably have. But anyways, moving on. Next people I'm going to talk about is actually a show. So around this time last year, I watched this show called The Big Bang Theory, and guys, that show, one of my favorite shows I've ever watched. If I could go and rewatch that like I've never seen it before, holy moly, would I do it again. Literally, when I finished that show, when I was on the last episode of season 12, I literally almost went back to season 1, episode 1. That's how great that show is, okay? And the fact that there's so many spin-offs off that show, Young Sheldon and Georgie and Mandy, which is still going right now. I just love Chuck Lorre so much, and I just want to tell him how much I love him and how great of television that guy makes. Like, he has so many other good shows too. I watched 2.5 Men. I watched Leanne. I know he has probably some other show that I can't remember right now. But anyways, The Big Bang Theory, that entire cast, they were made for those roles. They all crushed it. They are just amazing. And if you have not seen that show, just go watch it. Stop watching this video and go put on season 1, episode 1. Okay, moving on. Next person I'm going to talk about is Tila Dunn. And you guys are probably like, Taylor, she's a YouTuber. She's on TikTok. She is. But before she was on the internet, she was on Naked Brothers Band, and she was also in the Wonder Pets, and she was probably in a few other things that I cannot think of right now. But I love Tila. I actually was watching her on YouTube like a very long time ago. And I'm watching her and I'm just like, why does she look so familiar? And then I realized she was Juanita in the Naked Brothers Band. And it just blew my mind. I was like, oh my goodness. And then I didn't know that she was one of the Wonder Pets until like a couple of years ago. But I love Tila. She's amazing. She's so funny. And I would just love to meet her. Like, she is just amazing. Just saying. Anyways, next person I'm going to talk about. This show I still haven't finished yet. But by the time I upload this video, hopefully I finish the show because I've been watching it for like I don't know, a month or two now. Anyways, that is Schmidt from New Girl. His real name is like Max something. I can't think of his name. I'll put it up on the screen if I remember. But oh my god, that guy is so funny. I love him so much. And I just he carried that show. That's all I'll say. Moving on. Next one is Nick Kroll, who was in Big Mouth. He was also on Human Resources, I think, which are like two like adult cartoons on Netflix, and I'm pretty sure he's like a comedian or something. I could be 100% wrong about that, but I watched Big Mouth around like COVID time when I was just in like a weird state where probably everybody was, but I watched Big Mouth and I definitely kind of just brought out like the laughter and the fun and just like, wow, like life really is just like, you know, life is so short, as they say. But yeah, I loved Nick Kroll, Big Mouth. He literally plays like every freaking character, so good for him. But yeah, I love Nick Kroll. He's hilarious. I want to meet him so bad. Anyways, next one is the icon, aka Disney legend, Miss Miley Cyrus. She is so funny in Hannah Montana. I have not watched Hannah Montana in like a few years. I can't always watch a lot of Disney stuff because it's a little bit too emotional for me. But I love Miley Cyrus. She is so funny. I know her Bangers era was like kind of like turned people like away from her. But I feel like over the last like couple years, she's definitely gotten a lot better. And I just love her. She's so funny. Hannah Montana was my entire childhood. Fun fact, that show ended on my birthday. So that was the worst birthday of my life. But I love Miley Cyrus. She's hilarious. I can't think what else she's in, like, besides Hannah Montana, but she's great. Anyways, next one is, I don't remember this person's real name. I think her real name is Allison, I want to say, but I really can't remember. But anyways, it's Lily from How I Met Your Mother. I watched How I Met Your Mother, I want to say, like, 2 years ago, and one of my favorite shows. The way it ended kind of, like, pissed me off, but that's a side tangent. Anyways, I love Lily from Modern Family. She's just so funny, so hilarious. I know she's been in a lot of other things since Modern Family, but yeah, I just really love her, and she's great. Okay, next people that I'm going to talk about is actually another show like I just talked about with the Big Bang Theory, and that is the Never Have I Ever cast. So Never Have I Ever is obviously like a game, like people play it or whatever, but it became a TV show that was on Netflix. I want to say it ended in like 2023, I want to say, which they honestly could have kept going with that show and did like Never Have I Ever, like their college years or something. But, you know, Netflix just likes to end things and cancel things. So that's probably never going to happen. But anyways, I love Never Have I Ever. One of my favorite shows. I actually rewatched it, I think some point last year. And I was just like, wow, I forgot how great this show was. But I love that entire cast. They're literally so made for their roles, and I just love that entire show. Like the whole like love triangle with like Daxton and Davy and Ben was just so crazy, and I still think about that sometimes. I'm just like, I just don't understand how they just, anyways, I love that show. Those people were great, and I know that some people in that show, I think a lot of them are still kind of acting. I don't really know what they've all been in since that show, but yeah, love Never Have I Ever, one of my favorites. Okay, and the last two people that I'm going to talk about were actually from the same show. They've also been in a bajillion other things since this show. But that is Jennifer Aniston and Lisa Kudrow, aka Phoebe and Rachel from Friends. I watched Friends when I was in high school, and I probably should be watching Friends like now because I'm like 24. But I don't know why I watched it in high school, but I did. But I really love Friends. One of my favorite shows. There's like 10 seasons, and it's just such a good one. Every single person that was in that show really was made for their role, if that makes sense. But I loved Rachel and Phoebe. They were like my two favorite characters. Like anything that Phoebe said, I was like, yeah, that'd be something I would say. Or just like the way that Rachel had her funny like crash out moments were just so funny too. So yeah, those were my favorite actors and actresses. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want a part 2, give this video a huge thumbs up, and I definitely will do a part 2. I love you all, and I'll see you all next week. All right, bye guys.